Hello, in this video I'm going to take you guys into the mind of a Cypher main. You guys really enjoyed the last video and it got like 8,000 views, so I'm very grateful. And grab your popcorn because we are about to get into this video.
No way!
You forget. Let's play high stakes.
In this game, Gecko constantly sends a wingman in first to plant, and then they follow wingman in. Don't know why they did that, but I took advantage of it. Did a nice little one-way just like this. So when they follow in wingman, they can't see me, and I'll be able to kill them pretty easily. A nice little trip for trees and a cage so they can't see where I'm going to be shooting from. And when the barrier goes down, I place a cam nice and high for early vision and information, just like this. Activate the cam, you just get all the information you need. Hello, see? Loads of people. Now I can tell my teammates there's one trees, be careful of stairs, because my tripwire obviously isn't for stairs, it's for me on site. Kind of how I wanted to play this round. They broke my trip, but look, they're following wingman, see, they don't clear the site, and boom, 3 kills, look at this, boosh, 3 kills right there, I died, but we proceeded to win the round. Why did we win the round? Because I took what the enemies did in previous rounds, and I took advantage of it. This trip in hookah is, pretty nice. It gets loads of people when they try and jump out. Nice little cage on top. Then I place my cam nice and high up because I want to see into hookah. My teammate was getting upset that I was holding the site and he wanted his kills, so it's okay. So I decided to watch hookah for him this time around. And a tripwire nice and low because they kept shooting my higher tripwires before they pushed the site. So we've got a nice, decent setup prioritizing hookah right now, so my teammate can watch along for me. We see the Jett smoke, I'll let everyone know, yo, B's looking a bit juicy right now. Ping him, I was low, I'm flashed, they broke my trip, so now I'm trying to play close. If they break your trip, I've got a cage, I push towards my cage, get 2 kills. This clown got hit by my trip, he doesn't know what to do, he didn't even break it. And then his boy got hit by it, boosh, and he tries and swings, boosh. Just like that. I'm blind because my teammate's a bit dumb, but it's okay. I know one's in elbow, we've commed this before, and he had a bucky, so I knew I could get the ace. But whenever your tripwires break and you've got a cage, activate the cage, push up towards it. Because when they break your trip, you don't know where they are. So if you get closer to them, they won't expect you to be there, and you'll get a nice kill. I did this tripwire over here because I want the enemy team to gain space. I want them to get a bit of C sight, but I'm not going to allow them to get any more. They can take a little bit, but when they need to actually take back sight and towards CT and waterfall, then I'm not going to let them do that. And this is also it's a great setup for a retake with your team, right? And I'll show you why in a little bit. This cam is actually pretty good because it's hard for the enemy's team to spot it. And it's also great at spotting people. See, I saw someone's gun, so now I know. There's some people around C. The enemy team was very quiet, by the way. They didn't make any noise. So if I spot one on C, they're probably going to commit. The door then opens, so now I know. They either go from C to B or B to C. But the fade eye comes, so I know they're going to commit. I hear some noise, I'm like, uh-oh. But I know I'm safe. I'm protected. My tripwires are there. Boom, we get one. This deadlock, silly, dead. Reyna wants to push me. Nuh-uh. I've got a nice tripwire there. See how I'm not letting them take further space. And my tripwires are both still up. So now I know the enemy team can't actually push me or my teammates backside. I wait for my teammates. I wait to get healed. And now we can do a collected retake. And we are more coordinated. I died, but we proceeded to win the round, all because the enemy team couldn't push backside, and we had a fantastic retake because of it. When it comes to A site on Ascent, I really like doing this camera nice and high because it watches trees and sight. This tripwire over here, look, I know they have a Jett, so I want to focus on the teammates that will follow Jett in. So the Phoenix, the Sova, the Fade, not Fade, the Clove. And so this tripwire is meant for Jett's teammates. I know Jett's going to dash onto site. She might go towards a generator or she might go towards those little boxes. So this tripwire will also not let anyone plant. So it's a pretty nice tripwire. Got my cage there if I want to push inside it or if I want to use it to rotate away. Now we wait. I let people know that, they're pushing A site. I'm smoked off, but I can use clove smokes to actually shoot the enemy team because I've got my tripwire up. I'm covered. But I activated my cage because I wanted to actually push this. We know Jett's on site. Bang. We get Sova too. Jett has to come back to help her teammates. And then we get Jett too. And we proceeded to win the round. But it just shows how use your enemies util against themselves. and try and think of the game before the round actually starts. So my plan was I'm going to try and kill Jett's teammates and not Jett, because when Jett runs at me and she sees me, all of her teammates are going to be focusing on me. But when Jett clears sight and I kill all of her teammates, Jett's going to get upset. She's going to get mad. She's going to scream at them in chat. So that's kind of how you want to play rounds like this, especially pistol round. Alright, so this trip gets any duelist that want to satchel or dash onto site. So please remember this trip. I've talked about it in my last video, but it's a really, really good tripwire. And this one, I wanted it to hit Wingman as he goes into plant. So it kind of delays him. A nice little cage there so I can play inside it, and a nice early camera. We gain all the information we need from one camera. Watch this. Hello. And so they've used util to clear me. Raze nade, breach, aftershock, Gecko flash. I should be dead, but no. This tripwire got the Raze. I played behind it and in. And look, Wingman went in. He can't plant. We get 2 because he tries to trade his friend. Nuh-uh. Raze is tilted in chat now, by the way. Absolutely terrible swing by me, but we proceeded to win the round. And it just shows. I don't even know what I don't know what he was doing. But so you can win a round by just, looking at what duelists would typically do. They want to enter site nice and high. Raze and Jett want to dash satchel. So place a higher tripwire. They'll land straight into it. You'll get a nice easy kill. Have you ever had duelists that just don't push your site? Or Reyna that like staying behind you guys? Well, let me show you how to push site as a Cypher. So in here, I got the kill straight away. I caged immediately, just like this. Notice how the edge of the cage doesn't fully cover waterfall. Because what this does is whoever is in waterfall and wants to help his teammates on site won't see me. And it looks like I'm not even there because he's got access to just enter backside and I'm not there. Look. He doesn't know I'm there. I'm now in my second cage. I'm behind him. I'm a snake. Slippy. And then I end up behind him and I get the kill. Boosh! Just like this. You see, now it's a 2v1, and that's how you actually win a round, by pushing as a Cypher through your cages and being slippery. Alright, so I wanted to put a tripwire really far out. Omen was covering me, so I had time to put this tripwire down. Obviously, I whiffed placing it like 10 billion times, but we managed to get it down and caged. I played close because I can activate the cage if they hit the trip, kill them, and then run away. Or if they break the trip, I can activate the cage and then just run away. So I've got the cage to protect me, right? And move further back because I don't have info. The cam that I have right now is only going to watch what's on site, as you can see right there. And none of my teammates are watching anything. There were comms that the people were outside B, and there was some noise outside of A, but nothing definite. I had to swing to gain info. And so now we know. Now we know. We got 1 dead on B, but we got the trade, so it's alright. But they're not pushing. They just want to make some noise. They're trying to get us out. They want us to push. I hear the door, so I'm like, he might hit my tripwire now. So I get ready. Just like this. But I still know that in this general area, I heard some jumps. The orb was also taken. So they're in this general area right now. My cam doesn't see further in. I put this cage out, so if they hit the trip, I can swing out, activate the cage, and shoot them. But they broke the trip as I was trying to ping. Clove whiffed a little bit, but I pushed out the cage. They don't expect this. I died, but got a couple kills. And this just shows, push out your cages sometimes. Don't be scared. And you will literally win rounds. That is the end of the video. This clip is actually taken from a little bit earlier when I explained how to actually lurk onto a site using your own smokes. But we don't talk about what happened in a couple seconds. That is painful. But I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.